Hi, this is John and Danny here to present Informavirus for COVID Health Hack 2. Basically, Informavirus is an app that allows users to track their symptoms and input it into a database. So other users that are local can see where other symptoms are of COVID-19. Our main purpose is to improve tracking, as right now tracking of COVID-19 is really only done through tests. So we want to be able to provide some better information and better data for healthcare institutions so they can better prepare themselves for incoming surges of COVID-19.
Yes, so it'll first prompt you to a register page, and it'll initially bring you to a page that asks what your symptoms are, yes or no, if you have the symptom. And the purpose of bringing you to this page immediately is as an incentive to see the heat map. You can't see the heat map unless you fill this out, and it takes less than 2 seconds to fill out, but the app relies on people filling this out, so in order to see the heat map, you have to. For each symptom, we'll have the check yes or no and also info, maybe information about the symptom and what you can do to treat it. And down here, just as a disclaimer, we would like people to know their information is only being used for the heat map and nothing else. So initially, I'll press all no, and that will bring you to a heat map of people with symptoms in your area, but it won't be tracking you. So we see fever has a hotspot in downtown Chicago, not for cough and not for shivers. But if I go back to symptoms page, and John will do this too. He lives in Palatine, which is up north, so you can see his points being plotted up there. If I click, let's say, no, yes, yes, and it's not currently tracking me because I'm not moving around, so I'll just manually do that for you by add coordinate. So we still see hotspots right there, just for fever, and we saw John's added up in Palatine right there. I'll add mine as well, and I'll refresh that, and now we can see it's a little bit brighter in downtown Chicago. We haven't added any where I am, but as his hotspot grew brighter up there, mine diminished a little bit because these hotspot points are weighted. And we think this information can be very valuable because of what we've seen in the past with COVID and the hardships when it comes to allocating resources to hospitals, and even past COVID when it just comes to the general flu. Being able to see the general trends in the public, we think that could be very useful information to educate people and to help with society's health.